first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and today's starter, Bailey Falter.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
All right, ready to get underway. In now for the Reds, Jonathan India. Out to short. Cruz on to first. One up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. Spencer Steer will hit next. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Stays alive. Two. In the air, right side. De La Cruz coming on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1, and now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Buck Farmer. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Slider misses outside.
2-2.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. the ground. Zips it across. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. It's something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
And a good eye there. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Espinal drifts towards it. He makes the grab. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Bill, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. So now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
With the go-ahead run at first, here at the top of the second. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses. And that's ball 3. Ahmed Rosario up next for the Reds. Here comes a pitch. Fly ball down the line, and no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Bay, a long run for this one. A dive, and he can't haul it in. France makes the turn at second, and that's a double.
He's safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Chopped to third, and he grabs it in foul ground.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball still a 1 and 2 count. Second inning here, no score. That one missed.
2 and 2.
Inside, just missed. Santiago Espinal on deck for Cincinnati. And a payoff pitch. Line drive. Big. Grabs it on the run. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. Chases that one out of the zone. Out number 2.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the Reds DH. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's outside. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. This is Joey Bart. His July and August splits there. The 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. And another ball. Up the middle, De La Cruz throws to first in time and quickly 1 away in the 2nd.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Reds leading by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. And that one hammered back there to the warning track, makes the catch.
Batting the right field.
So digging in, Brian De La Cruz. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile.
And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Here's Billy McKinney at the plate. To the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. Jonathan India at the plate.
India.
The 1-1. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. The shortstop takes the ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch.
All 3. 3-1.
No outs, runner over at third. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to...
Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from third. And they lead by 2. Not in time. He's got a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The left fielder is set. Spencer Steer.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Next offering is downstairs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's a full count.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Ripped to third and caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And another ball. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now 2-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Bounced out to short. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Run scoring double here for the Reds. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, number 19. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Finds his way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Up next for the Pirates, Ji-Hwan Bae. Not even close there. 2-1. With the tying run at the plate here in the last half of the third. That one ripped. And it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The turn at second, heads for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped, second and third. Nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. The other way, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ryan Reynolds here.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power. These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
One down, runners at second and third.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And it remains a full count. So the tying run at second. In the air, right field. Rosario in position. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for third. A big run scores on the sac fly. And they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Bae on at second with 2 down. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Pittsburgh, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Stuart Fairchild. Left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The 2-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Man at second. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And now the lefty. Line to left. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. A run comes into the play.
Oh, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now Santiago Espinal. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Out to center. Bay settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He's in there. And now the designated hitter for the Reds.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy
as they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Here's a soft fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across. Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jonathan India. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
On the ground, Connor Falefa. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Joey Bart now. And the righty deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next, Pittsburgh. The first baseman.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And that one is inside. Tying run at the plate. Swung on, belted. Steer giving chase. And that one hops the wall. Around third. He'll score easily. And now they trail by 1.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. velocity right on top of it.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Buck Farmer won't go any further, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. So they turn things over to the righty, Fernando Cruz.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Now a move being made at second base. And on a pinch run for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. Ryan De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. So the tying run at second. This one in the air center field. Fairchild sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Number 29.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy McKinney. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the third baseman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The tying run is 90 feet away.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Two outs. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Hunter Stratton.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Now into the ball game on defense, Connor Joe. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 2, Connor.
Well, one-run game and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So,
and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Man at second. Into center. Bay gets under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 2, Ty France.
So up next, Ty France. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Good job to fight that one off.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Alexis Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
G1 Bay digs in now. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
And another ball. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you off, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Wouldn't chase that time. Brian Reynolds up next. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. On to France. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So it's their last chance in this one. Brian Reynolds getting ready to hit the pitch. They're down to their final strike.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch is outside. The Pirates down to their final strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Just misses there.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long